I don't see why this is necessary. I'm already the best mage in the city.
Well, congratulations. You barely qualify for basic entry exams.
You exaggerate.
Less than you would think. Mysidians tend to be picky. Now, assume posture. I will need you to repeat the movement.
For how long?
Until I can see you properly in the currents.
Yes, Master. I'm sorry, Master. I do appreciate your tutelage. I've already been at this for so long.
There are no shortcuts, Leon.
That's not what Lord Borgin says.
Lord Borgin would not know a spell from a waste receptacle. Trust me, time and experience are the greater teachers.
I know, Master.
No. It needs to be vertical. The feather needs to be pointing upwards.
Like this, Sir Furion?
Please don't call me that. Yes, like that. Now pull back, but don't let go of the string.
Sorry, Sir Furion.
What did I just say?
I'm trying, sir. I am. Just a bit more used to a mace or a sword.
It's alright. It'll take some getting used to. Here, watch me, alright? And... do you hear something?
Look, I don't see what you're so worked up about.
Shh! Listen.
I don't hear nothing.
Exactly. Come here. I thought I saw some smoke over in the distance.
What? What am I looking at?
Not sure. They look like Eidolons, but something's wrong with them. Why are they moving towards the city? I'm gonna try and slip around them, warn the city proper. You stay here, okay?
Oh, okay.
Get the women and children out. Hurry! Make for Altair!
Mommy, where are you?
Keep running and don't look back.
They're Morgan's gates open! Mommy!
Don't look.
Mommy!
Surrender! For God's sakes, we surrender! What are you doing?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Ma'am, please.
I'm not requesting overmuch. I am simply trying to find someone who's in charge.
Ma'am, right now we're just trying to get people food and blankets, okay? If you want to help, then help us distribute. But otherwise, I'm a bit busy.
Very well. Guy,
Yes? Yes, Maria?
have you found anyone yet? Have you moved at all yet?
Well, sorry, no.
Guy, we need to find people. The lords, the prince, Firion, my parents. Now wake up! Get up. Get up. Sitting here moping is not helping anybody. Now, you are taller than I. Get your eyes on this crowd.
I'm up. What am I looking for?
Anybody. Everybody.
See Firion.
Oh, Firion. Oh, thank goodness. Where is he? Never mind. I see him. Guy? Listen to me. You are listening, right? I understand you are just barely holding on right now. You have been through a terrible thing. But listen to me. We have need of you, all of us. And we have need of you now. Do you understand? Good. Firion? Firion!
Maria? Guy! Oh, thank God you're both alright. I haven't been able to find Leon or Mittens or
Firion?
old Jeffrey or Jacob.
Firion! We'll figure out the rest later. Right now, we just need to get involved.
What, like volunteer for head counting? Or the soup kitchen?
No. I had another idea in mind.
So, do you think this is safe?
I absolutely do not. But right now, we do not have the luxury of waiting around. If Palamisha is willing to run roughshod over an entire city like that, then we have more immediate problems than a few cave bats.
I can keep you safe, Firion.
Oh, I know you can, big guy. That's not my point. What are we even doing here?
Summit Falls is one of the safest routes of the eastern shore. And you can bet the Palametians are covering the roads. I should have seen it coming. No wonder my damn parcel never got here. Ugh. If we can secure this passageway, rebel troops will have a pipeline to Paloon, Poft, Bafsk, maybe even Kashwan.
Oh, that makes sense. You, okay there, guy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just... yeah. Let's keep moving.
Right. How much further?
This will be a bit of a venture, Firion. We should probably conserve our energy for the trip.
All right.
So this is the new teachable who thinks he can protect his malfeasance into our ranks? What is your tenement, sir?
Leon.
Ah, good name, manly name. I like it. We'll make this crumpled. Bring up the prisoner.
Hey, let go of me, you swine herder. What? Where am I? Lord Borgin.
Hello. I don't think we've met.
Wait, I recognize you. You were Maria's new apprentice, right?
Ah, yes. Haven't seen her lately, though. So, what's this about?
Nothing besmirched. You just need to prove your loyalty. Now, if you hesitate or show compression, fear not. I will not hold it against you. Oh my God!
They're dead. What's the next step?
I guess welcome to the crew, kid. Come on. We have a detente with a mine.
Good job.
Not even a reprimand?
Miss Bamberg, what you did was foolish and stupid. But it succeeded, and we're hardly in a position to be picky.
Right. Next assignment?
As it happens, I need 2 things done in very short order. If we could split our attention, that would be ideal. Ah, Hilda. It's good to see you.
Oh, the princess is...
An Eidolon, yes. Is there a problem?
No, ma'am.
Eidolon's just torched Finn.
Yes, I'm aware of what the princeling is doing with my kind. Though not how. Or honestly, why?
Beg pardon?
Finn had yet to join the Wild Rose. They were a neutral target.
Exactly. But his moves make no sense.
Freak murdered how many people already? That we know of? No sense in that one.
Fair enough. With your permission, I would like the 3 of you to head north to Salamand. I have a friend in the area I've not heard from in some time, and I fear for his family.
And secure the Mithril lines while you're up there. We need Mithril arms and armament.
But how could we even take advantage of it? Salamand is a week's journey, even by caravan.
Ah. Well. Are you familiar with the trade ship Endeavor?
Well, of course. It makes port over in Bafsk, and... the Airmaster Sid should be easy to convince.
That's the hope. My worry is the enemy knows this too, and so I fear they've already tried to remove him from our reach. Hence the need for urgency.
I propose a compromise. Let us journey with you to Bafsk first. By airship, the trip will hardly take any time at all, and we can then move as a unified front towards Salamand.
I like it. Grab your things. We leave in an hour.
Of course.
Maria,
Yes, Guy?
why are we doing this?
Odd time to ask.
I was in such a rush to launch back into the monsters.
Guy.
We can't.
Guy? I know you have been through a lot these past few days, but I need you to stay with me here. Firion needs you. I need you. The Wild Rose needs you.
Just a big dumb guy. I'm a broke lumberjack. I get nothing special to offer such a steamed group.
Firion certainly doesn't seem to think so.
It's different. He's great. And it's been great, but I'm not great.
I'm not going to lie to you. This affair shall not be pretty, and nor shall it improve soon. Lord Borgin is, no doubt, already moving against us, and the young prince has likely had machinations in place for some time. This is precisely why our haste is so needed, to ensure victory before worse incurs, and to ensure the guilty punished.
You can't mean those Eidolons, right?
I do not know what possessed them to attack us with such abandon. But I'm quite aware of who opened the southern gates. I'm going to find the good lord. And I'm going to put him on trial and have him beheaded for treason.
Yeah, I get that. I do. We think about those people screaming like monsters, and I see the blood and the noise, and I can't focus on anything anymore.
Speaking about it openly is a good first step. Normalize it. Let yourself process it. And then focus your thoughts on the now, on him. Let him be a guide stone for your troubles.
I'll try.
All we can do.
Where is everybody? Are they all more casualties?
No. There's plenty of tracks.
Where?
All over. Recent. But a lot of foot traffic heading out of town, too. Southeast.
Towards Kashuan?
Unsure. Been checking the town. Plenty of signs folks were here recently. And there's strangeness here and abouts.
Like what? Show me.
Here. Over here.
Magical residue.
Powerful stuff, too. That's worrisome. Let me make this very clear. We are no way ready to confront the prince. Understood? If you see him, you run. And don't stop until you are safe. That's a direct order.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Good. Firion, could you help us follow these tracks for a bit? The heck are they doing?
Working. As slave labor.
Yes, but working on what? That's clearly Sid's airship, but...
That's a culverin.
Beg pardon?
It's It's a cannon. They're making a cannon on the deck of the ship. Big one too. Gotta be a 48 pounder. No way that thing's practical. How are they even gonna load it?
Probably from those Eidolons they got on board. You seeing that?
Yes. Probably being used to keep the slaves in check. Sickening. What are they doing?
Loading. If we want to sneak on board, now's the time.
Agreed.
Where are all the guards?
I have a better question. Why is the ship taking off?
Too late to do anything about it now. Come on. Let us not waste the opportunity. We need to make sure. Did you hear that?
That's the cannon. What are they firing at?
Gatos! What are you doing?
Rats! Rats on my ship!
Your ship?
Such a fine vessel only befits my lord's dominion. Fire again, damn you!
No. Listen to us. You don't have to do this.
I'm sorry. They threatened my boy. I can't.
You have no right to call yourself a Palametian! You're not even a human being!
You treacherous filth! Get off my
He's
ship!
surrounded by Eidolons!
No hesitation!
It was like Popeye was...
Get those people out of those chains!
What about the Eidolons?
I don't know!
They are hurting.
I know that!
No, listen. They need healing, Minwu.
Right. I can do that. Maria, can you get those people free?
Already done. How are the Eidolons?
They're not great. I think Gatos was, I think he was using their life essence for the ship.
What?
Is that even possible?
Theoretically, yes. Even a human could be used like that if need be, though wouldn't get much out of it, of course.
Guys?
Horrible. So horrible and so unnecessary. Why not just use Levistones or mages or...
The city has probably put them in an embargo.
Guys.
Could still just use one of their loyalists. Borgen's a mage. Or even let the princeling do it himself. Not like he lacks magic to spare.
Guys!
What? What is it?
I think I see what they were targeting with the cannon.
Emperor.
You may speak.
Forgive me, Emperor. We have the report from Bavsk. The endeavor was successful, but stopped after only one attack. Nevertheless, the port of Pofta is ruined. Only vessels that were out to sea survived unscathed.
The timing?
Perfect. Most of them were either in the process of being unloaded or burst full with supplies and foodstuffs.
Excellent. Why only one port?
Details unclear. The court major lord was seen in the area. It is presumed the wild rose had something to do with the situation.
A bit slower than expected, but still good. What of the recovering Eidolons?
Studies inconclusive. How...
You have permission. Speak your thoughts.
It is my suspicion that time and general care will allow them to naturally regain the portions of their essence they have lost.
Very well. Begin setting up the necessary preparations.
Emperor.
I think that about covers the basics.
You, sure you're okay with this?
Look, just because I play my trade a mite less legally than most, don't mean I'm okay with some whack job knocking over half the ships in the Vanook. You know what they was carrying, right?
We're well aware. This was below the belt. Near as we can tell, the plan was to hit every port on the southern coast. We honestly got a bit lucky.
Well, we can't rely on that anymore. Layla, thank you very kindly for your assist. Will you be available in a few days' time?
Well, available now, if you really need me.
I'm afraid securing the Mithril line is just too important. We've been sitting on it for too long. And while the airship is still fueled, we're going to take advantage of the situation.
Of course. Will be more till we spot you and yours on the horizon.
Yeah. We'll need a rowboat with the state the docks are in.
Come on. Let's get going.
Why are we doing this?
Mithril's rare enough in this region that there's only one reliable source of it. Traditionally, Salaman trades with everyone to avoid getting entangled in local disputes. But the Princeling apparently doesn't care for established norms.
I meant, why are we using the... I mean, the ship, and it's...
Fuel?
Mm-hmm.
We're on the clock now, Firion. Right now we have a fueled and functional airship, and we need to take advantage of that. Once the Mithril line is secure, Cid and I will be taking the Endeavor to Mysidia to get these Eidolons some help.
No, see, I get that. I get that things are bad, and I get we need to take every edge we could scrape, but I don't really feel good about this.
You don't really feel comfortable using tainted resources? Good. The last thing we need to do is get used to this sort of thing.
But we're still doing it.
I'm aware.
But I don't understand.
Firion, you can worry about your conscience, and that's a good thing. The whole goal of all of this is to get back to a state where we don't have to make terrible decisions to see tomorrow. But I don't have that luxury. I have to think about a lot more than myself, or how I feel about something. I have to do something. Or a whole lot of people are going to end up like our passengers. Or worse.
No, I know. I get it. That why you secured the Half Moon?
After this mission, I'm not going to be with you. So you're going to need to garner whatever support you can locally.
I wouldn't worry. Maria's pretty good at that sort of thing.
So I've gathered. Is there anything else?
No, Mage Lord.
Good. Then please, get some rest. You're going to have a lot to do.
Well, it's just us now.
Maria's with us, too.
I know, we just,
Guy, what's up? Talk to me.
So I'm trying to do it. I'm still having trouble sleeping.
No.
No,
Guy, just level with me. It's me. I'm here. I know it's not much, but...
No, it's everything. You have no idea what it means to me to have you here. In general, I mean. Just right now.
I knew what you meant. Alright, I'll talk then. Sounds good?
Uh-huh.
Good. So... You're still upset about Finn?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're angry at what the Palametians are doing to the Eidolons?
Uh-huh.
Are you worried that they took the Finn people away? Or stuff they did in Bofisk? Okay. I think if you give me a few more minutes, I think I could puzzle this one out.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what? Sorry for what?
I left you.
You what? Guy, you're here. You've been right here for the past week.
No, I was outside when the attack hit. I took that part-time job as a lumberjack, remember? And I was outside the city, and I could see the monsters coming, and I knew you were in the city, and I couldn't do it. I left you there to die, and I'm the worst scum of the earth, and I wish I was dead.
Guy! It's okay. It's okay.
It is not okay.
Gaia Letherius Zeritikon, stop and listen to me. You were scared. You were terrified. And I know being near that attack had to have dug up some terrible memories. We talked about this.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I promise.
I'm so sorry.
You aren't a bad person.
I'm so sorry.
You're just you.
I'm so sorry.
You're just a human. And that's okay. I never asked you to be something amazing or special or fantastic. All I ever wanted was for you to be you. And I know this isn't going to just go away. I know you. But every night, talk to me about it, okay? Talk it out with me. Doesn't matter what about. Just get it out there. Get it flowing. And I'll be here for you to listen and to hold you. Okay?
Okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Come here, big guy. It's all right. I got you. Hey, Maria. What's up?
I can come back later if you need me to.
No, you can't. I can tell by your expression. What's going on?
Nothing good.
That's despicable.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Are you sure it's safe to travel with us? We could try this without
If we
you.
hurry, we'll get there before Borgin finds out. Best way to hurry is if I'm showing you the way.
Right. We got a plan?
We do. We are going to free, arm, and lead the miners in a revolt against their Palametian taskmasters. Then we are going to find Borgin, kill him, and free Nelly.
Think they'll follow us?
I do. We offer them what they want, both in the short and long terms.
From teacher to rebel leader, eh?
Whatever is required of us.
Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to step on any toes.
No, that is not what... I apologize, Sir Firion.
Please don't call me sir.
I have witnessed things I had not even conceived of these past few weeks. I am finding it difficult to properly cope.
I understand. Really. We all gotta deal in our own ways.
Speaking of, how is Guy?
He's... well... it's a process, you know? Not really a finish line kind of thing.
I do know. Fear not. I have a good feeling about this, honestly. Leon?
Ah, Maria. It's good to see you survived. What are you doing here?
We are rescuing the miners.
It looks to me you're recruiting the miners.
We offer them a chance at freedom.
And a bit of revenge. Not too shabby. Why are you looking at me like that, Maria?
Leon, what are you doing here?
At the moment, overseeing the miners, waiting on my next lesson. Why?
And who is your new tutor?
Lord Borgin. You remember him, right? Anyways, Lord Borgin's not the best teacher, but he's been showing me this brand new technique. And let me tell you, this sucker works great.
Your currents bespeak of that imbecile's crude capacity. What does he have you dabbling in?
Nothing special. Hey, listen. I got a jet, so let me help you out a bit. That might speed things up a skosh. See you around.
Why didn't we just attack him?
He used to be my apprentice.
Maria.
It felt dangerous. We're not here to settle old grudges, and we cannot waste time being bogged down. We are here on purpose.
Appreciate that, Noel, but can we get moving, please? I want to give a couple of hellos to old Borgie.
Yes. So would I.
You may speak.
We have lost the Mithril mines. Borgen fled the scene. Reportedly, he is retreating to his holdings in Fen.
A pity. I was hoping you would have died by now. What word of the Mage Lord?
None that I could divine, Emperor.
Expected. He is likely absconded to Mysidia. No matter. With Ramu dead and half their number enslaved, they will be slow to decide and even slower to actually do anything. Doddering idiots. Do you know why they disgust me so, Thyri?
I do not, Emperor.
They have knowledge and wisdom, training and power, and they sit in ivory towers and count the stars, debating riddles and quandaries. And they do nothing. The fact that I, a lowly scribe in exile, was able to pull and pierce as much as I did from them speaks even more to their incompetence. I spit upon them. They're worse than my father was. Any word from Deist?
Only the expected.
Excellent. How are the Eidolons recovering?
Very well, Emperor. Some have regained basic speech and motor functions. They should be fully rested and recovered inside of the month. Outside expectations are 15 days.
That will suffice. Instruct the Unbroken to the central courtyard and prepare the transports for Kashuan. I will be down shortly.
Emperor.
What, Firion?
Listen, if you want to talk, I'm here. That's all I'm saying.
Aren't you a bit busy consoling your boyfriend?
That's... Wow, Maria.
Ugh. I apologize. That was uncalled for.
I get that you're on edge. But if it's bugging you that much, maybe you should have taken Minwu up on his offer.
No. Absolutely not. My place is here, on the front lines, actually doing something.
Aren't you the one who always tells us that the quartermaster and bureaucrats are just as important as the soldiers on the front?
That is absolutely true.
Then, what's the problem here exactly?
I would not wish to return to Finn for paperwork.
This is about Borgen.
I am concluded with this conversation.
You can't just lock me out like that. I'm trying to help you here.
Firion, I appreciate your assistance. But right now, the last thing I want to do is think about any of this.
So... Okay. No, that... Okay. If you do feel like talking, I'm right here,
right
you know.
here. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
Anytime.
Was starting to wonder if we was waiting for nothing.
You're not afraid? We were simply a bit slower than we would like.
Get your mithril all squared away?
Yes. In fact, I wanted to ask you about probable smuggling lines for the mithril in the area. No, I do not care about how illegal it is right now. We are quite beyond such things.
I tight. I won't protest much. This, all your crew?
We're plenty.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Pretty sure the big guy over there could bench half me crew if he put his mind to it. I'm a mite surprised you're bringing the princess, though.
Princess Hilda? What are you doing here?
I've only been here about 2 nights now. Learning of your purpose, I had to be physically present.
But my lady, what about affairs in Altair?
Altair is a refugee camp right now, Miss Maria. There's not much to coordinate until the mithril line starts flowing. Speaking of which...
Yes, we were successful. Joseph was already directing the first shipment when we departed.
Excellent. I confess I was to leave Gordon in charge, but he is off on separate errand to Kashuan.
Forgive me. Gordon?
Prince Gordon, of the Princedom of Kashuan.
Yes, Prince Gordon is on a rescue mission. If fortune favors us well, he will be returning successful about when we return in kind.
So, what be our heading?
Diced. It is finally time to check up on the Eidolons.
Fascinating. So Borgin was right.
What? Why are you doing this?
Oh, it's all just a bit of an experiment. Don't mind me. You there.
Yes, sir?
I need you to round up a few more Eidolons. Living, preferably.
Sir, the front lines are a bloodbath. We barely held the eastern push this morning, and we keep having to throw deserters in with the captives. We are running low on everything and...
Don't worry. I'll go get a few more myself. You stay right here. Here we go. You look healthy and alive. Would you care to help me with a bit of an experiment? Not quite. Interesting. I think I need more practice. Guess she was right after all. Ha!
Ricard! Sir Ricard!
Princess, now there's a sight for sore eyes. It's been ages.
Oh, it's amenable to be home again. And it's wonderful to see you again. I am so sorry for my absence.
Nonsense. I understand perfectly well. But we could use some, advice, counsel.
Speak your mind, Dragon Knight.
The battle ground down to a quagmire almost immediately after you left. It was confusing. The Palamecians held superior position, but seemed unwilling to take advantage.
So you grew cautious in return.
Exactly. We attempted to divine their stratagem, and if I might speak plainly, we never did. They seemingly ground themselves down, losing good soldiers to no avail. Our scouts report they had begun imprisoning their own soldiers, and every day they tried to capture, not kill. We were waiting for some ransom or bargain, but none ever came, and... What? What is it?
You haven't heard what the Palamecians have been doing with the Eidolons, have you?
No. One of the first things they did was cut off the harbor. And if not for your efforts earlier today, we'd still be out of contact from the outside
We'll discuss
world.
specifics later.
We will?
Yes, we will. Now, we have a plan of action, but will require support.
Speak but the word, Your Majesty.
It is good to work with you again, Ricard. These three and myself will sally into Palamecian lines.
Unescorted. Absolutely
And we will recruit the disenfranchised Palamecian soldiers to our cause. If it bothers you so, then join us upon yon field.
My wyvern is still recuperating from an attempted poisoning, but they will find my spear more than capable on the ground.
Excellent. Let us away immediately.
So that's how Ramu died.
Yes. So now, please, heal me.
I suppose I'll find my answers at Mysidia then. You, soldier.
Sir, the Diced forces are inside the encampment. We don't have time for this kind of nonsense.
Ready the ship. We're withdrawing for now.
Withdrawing? Yes, sir. What should I do with the prisoners?
I doubt we have time for anything but leaving them. Wouldn't you think? Come now, or the ship will leave without you too.
Yes, sir.
Assembled soldiery. The court has heard your case and provisions, and has deliberated with the military tribunal.
We await our sentencing, Your Majesty.
So formal. It is the judgment of this court that the soldiers be immediately conscripted into the Wild Rose Rebellion to serve the people they have so harmed by their actions.
Your Majesty?
Did I misspeak?
No, ma'am.
Further, As the ranking representative of the Wild Rose present, it is my judgment that you immediately make sail with all due haste with Commander Maria and her troop to help in the recovery of Finn. I trust that is sufficient?
Yes, Your Majesty. We will set sail without delay.
Then this court is adjourned.
Well, that went better than expected.
I'm a bit surprised that the tribunal was willing to accept our proposal.
It took a little convincing. There's a lot of blood running hot right now, but I still think this is the best possible course of action. Ignoring the pragmatism for the moment, these men and women stood up to their officers and refused orders. That takes a bit of something.
Yes, well, by the time we return, the first mythful should already be processed, and hopefully Gordon has returned from Kashuan. I think we're about ready to retake Finn.
Thyri?
Emperor,
How many of the citizenry have been resisting?
far too many. We have virtually no converts.
Even upon pain and death?
Correct.
Fascinating. Well, no matter. It will suffice for our other purpose. You have a question. You may speak.
What do we do with the young prince?
Have him brought to my room. I will attempt to re-educate him personally. Make sure the survivors are well kept and fed, along with their captors. I will need all of them.
Emperor.
So, where are you from?
Salamand. Up north.
Ah, the Mithril Mines. Overseeing a shipment.
Second one. And now. Heard the crew was getting together for a stomp on Finn. Few of the boys thought they could help. Figured I'd join in. Owe 'em a bit or two.
Aye, they've made an interesting alliance here, ain't they? I saw someone from Bavsk earlier. Pirates from Puff, Knights of Dice, the Miners of Salamand, Soldiers of Palamecia.
Only groups missing are Mysidia and Keshwin.
Aye. I hear they was expecting Minnow and Prince Gordon would be back by now, but it's no matter. Once Finn is liberated, we can redirect the fight to the Emperor directly. Be done with this nonsense.
Amen to that.
Do you really think this will work?
Between Ricard and myself, I do believe we have a shot at success. They're not mind-controlled or twisted or warped, they're just...
From the Eidolons we rescued near Deist, the magical essence had been directly drained, similar to the ones used to power the Endeavour. I am uncertain if a permanent cure is available, but if we can connect with them on some level, we can at the very least pacify them.
Well, I admit, I'd rather prefer that over the alternatives.
As would I.
Then let us finish preparations. We will begin the march north just before dawn.
Hey, you asleep already?
Man, I can't sleep on a night like this. I'm worried about Maria. She's burying everything in her work, and that's not healthy.
You sure?
What do you mean, am I sure?
I mean, are you sure? Maybe that's how she's processing it, how she's coping. I'm not really there yet. But, you know, having you here helps. Talking it out every night. It just meant the world to me. I don't even know how to thank you. I don't deserve you.
Shush with that. Even if that were true, it wouldn't matter. I love you all the same.
Do you think this is gonna work?
What, the Finn reclamation? Yeah. Bunch of Eidolons we can reach out to, couple of Palamecian hardliners, and one fat traitor noble. I think we got this.
Not what I meant. You don't really think that's gonna be it, do you? Like, I know we all make fun of the prince, or emperor, or his supremeness, or whatever he's calling himself now, But you can't think he's just going to throw it in the towel when we retake Fynn, right? We already pushed him almost completely off the peninsula, and a man like that, backed into the corner, is dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Smarter minds than we have already pondered all this.
I guess you're right. Mara's smart. Princess too. Nothing we can come up with, they haven't.
Listen, if something happens to me tomorrow, I need
Please
you to
don't.
No, just listen to me. You gotta keep talking. Every night. I don't care if it's to the pillow, or to a pet, or to someone else. You have to keep talking. Alright, guy?
Firen, I don't really think that's necessary.
Promise me.
Alright. I promise. Just for you.
Thank you. Come on. Let's try to at least get a nap in.
God damn it! Where's my adjustable? Where's my guards? Where is everybody? This is elucidating.
Here! He's in here!
You! Of all people, you? You've no right to Fynn. Go back to Mysidia where you belong, you luxurious Eidolon lover.
I swear to God, if you do not shut up, I'm going to find a dictionary and beat you to death with it so that you can at least underspeak properly in your last moments.
I'll show you. My master's played me all kinds of tricks.
What is he doing? Where did the Eidolon come from?
No, stop him!
This power.
What the hell is that?
That's Borgin!
What remains of him. I confess I greatly anticipated a very public trial and an equally public execution. But this will have to do. Die! Die and be forgotten, like the pig that you are! You filth! You
Maria.
lick spittle! You bottom feeder!
Maria, he's dead.
Oh, he is not dead enough. I want every remaining ounce of his mind to hear nothing but my voice tormenting him in his final moments. I want him to scream my name as he races through hell. I want him to rot and burn and suffer forever for the nightmare he has visited upon us. Die! Die! Die!
Maria!
No, let her have this.
She's just beating his corpse.
There's no loss in it. And she needs this. She's needed this for a while. Hey, we're here. It's okay. Take your time. Just cry it all out. We'll still be here when you're done.
Ah, no shortcuts indeed. So, they need to already be dead or very, very close to it. Explains the issues I've been having. But Mateus managed it on Ramu when the old geezer was full up and kicking. Man knows his stuff. Gotta hand it to him. That doesn't leave me a lot of options though. Like it or not, Maria was right. I'm just not there yet, and a couple of missing Eidolons will definitely get me noticed before I'm ready. Guess it's time to go for the big fish.
Well,
Thank you. I needed that.
I could tell. You've been holding it in for a while now.
I could not allow myself to feel until I had completed the loop. That individual was solely responsible for so much. my parents, my home. A pillager and a base thief, a coward and a liar. May he rot forever.
So, what's the next step?
There is a lot to do here.
Sounds like they need a good paper pusher.
They do. But we're not done yet. Borgin was a despicable traitor, but it is the princeling who truly rests behind all these events. We need to remove him from the throne. Possibly install Minwu instead.
Where is Minwu, anyways?
That is a good question.
He should have been back way before us. Mysidia is a lot closer than Deist. And he had the Endeavor, too. Yeah, okay. I know that look. You sure you're up for another mission?
No, but we do not have the time. We may have already taken too long.
Fair enough. I'll go round up the troop. Can probably get them up and ready inside of the evening.
We will not be taking others with us.
Beg pardon?
I know Mysidia. Trust me on this. I should probably go alone. No need to interrupt. I know what you think on the matter. Fear not, I am not so foolish. But we need to keep this at a minimum. This is probably not a hostile area that we are clearing or liberating.
Wait, so you don't think Minwu's in trouble?
Not as such, no. I think Minwu is stuck.
Perhaps a few minutes free of foolish questions would suffice.
And perhaps a modicum of intelligence from the so-called venerated elite would as well. Pah! Hello, Maria. I'm honestly surprised they let you in.
It took a little convincing. My 2 bodyguards will hopefully not be necessary.
Your 2? Right, of course. Well, these are dangerous times. How goes the war?
Well, things are going well enough. I will give you a full report later, but for now, I am to presume the discussions that we interrupted is indicative of your overall success level?
Yes. These book tossers wouldn't know a genuine threat if it walked up and kicked them in the ass.
I see. Mage Lord, may I inquire something?
Yes, what?
Do we really need the Mysidians on our side? We have faced nothing but success on every front thus far. Surely traditional forces can see us to victory.
You don't know. Well, you're right. We probably can defeat Palamecia relatively easily, especially if your mood and temperament are indicative. But there's 2 things missing in that equation. First, the mages would be damned helpful. And every person we don't lose thanks to over-preparedness is a win in my book. And second, lean in here. The second is the Mage Killer spell.
The... what?
There is a power we have knowledge of, known as Ultima. It is not easy to cast. In fact, it requires specific implementations to do so. But it absolutely devastates a mage's ability to draw upon the current. The Princeling is powerful, but one blast of that would bring him more down to our level.
Ah, so it is Matthias you worry over. May I ask why?
You've never seen him in action, have you? He's good. He's really good. I've seen that boy do things with magic as a teenager that elders couldn't manage. And when he murdered Ramu and the king.
So forgive me, sir, but if in this is such an advantage, why are the Mysidians so hesitant to give it to us?
Twofold, Guy. First, they're not all that keen on letting a mage killer spell get out of their grasp in general. And second, the last time they decided to school someone from another nation, he murdered their leader and started a war that set the whole peninsula on fire.
And probably 3. Sir Minwu is, like it or not, also of Palamisha. No doubt this colours their perceptions. We will talk with them.
We will.
We will. I have confidence we can cut this conundrum and convince the mages to support us.
Well, who do we talk to then? Who's the head cheese?
There's no such thing. There technically never was. But Ramu was kind of the de facto head for a long time. Kept things coordinated and organized. With him gone...
With him gone, we'll have to convince a sufficient of their number, which should be an easier task than relying upon a single point of failure. Come, we should be away immediately.
Why in such a rush?
Truthfully, I do not know. Perhaps it is simply paranoia or fear, but I do not like this relative period of silence. The Mateus loyalists have not responded to any of our operations in over a week now.
Right. Well, let's see if we can get people talking.
All preparations ready?
Yes, Emperor.
Good. Very good. I permit you to retreat to Palamisha.
Master...
Do not second-guess my orders. Once I have completed my initial movements, I will be returning to my capital. I will expect you to be there, with the recovering Eidolons ready for me.
Yes, Emperor. Of course, Emperor.
Good. Leave now. This will take some concentration.
I still can't believe you were able to convince them to help out.
It's only a matter of thinking in the right direction at the right time.
Plus, we have a bit of experience recruiting people lately.
You don't say. I look forward to the full report at some point. But what I really want to know is what's been going on with Gordon and Cashwell.
Oh, do you see that?
See what? That cloud formation over there?
Clouds don't move that fast.
Or against the wind. Sid! Sid!
What? What?
Pull us back a bit. We need to not get sucked into that... whatever it is.
That's... I don't know what that is. It looks like a cyclone, but I've never seen one move like that before. It just landed over Altair!
What?
No!
Maria, no! Maria!
We have to help them!
How? We can't get their dap in this thing. They'll tear the ship apart.
What?
I see something in the storm!
What? What is it you see?
I think it's Kashuan Castle.
What?
Listen to me. Listen to me! It's got to be him. He's in there, controlling that thing. And right now, we have to figure out how to stop him. Now focus!
Focus? Focus. Ricard.
Pardon?
Sid, take us down to Finn, now.
Yes, ma'am!
For the record, this is absolutely insane!
We have but to do or die, Sophirian.
I. Hold on to me!
I'm not letting go, Firion. We're doing this together this time.
Almost there. You can do it, girl. I believe in you. I believe in you.
We made it.
Why is it so dark?
Storm's blocking out most of the sun. Honest, I'm amazed there's even a floor intact here. What? What are those?
They are... No. No!
Guy, what's... Oh, no.
I knew this man. Sold fruit from the orchard. On the street corner.
And over there. It's old Abernathy. She used to help fix hems in my boots when I needed it.
Firion. Guy. I'm so sorry, but...
No. You're right. A lot more people have died than just these. We shouldn't get special dispensation just because they were our countrymen.
No, you have it flipped, Firion. We have all suffered at the hands of this feculent child. There is no shame in feeling those cuts most deep. But now is not the time.
Hold on. What?
What are you doing, Firion?
There's no wounds. These people weren't cut or bruised. So what killed them?
Firion, I think they were drained.
Drained? Like the Eidolons. But you can't even do that to humans. Can you?
If anybody could, he could.
You're right. Now is not the time. Let's go kill that son of a bitch.
Now this is unexpected. So few to try to stop me. I'm insulted. Surely you realize by the power I now command that nothing less than an army would bring me down, and an army you failed to provide. Therefore, I shall have to satisfy myself on your life essences instead. I do hope they will.
Now, Marius!
What did you do to me?
The mages of Mysidia send their regards.
You have hindered my access to the current. But the cyclone, you will die with me, you fools!
Nah, we got a ride.
You...
Wait, what?
You can teleport?
No, that looked like an emergency recall.
What's the difference?
The difference is he can only do that so often, and only to one place.
Commander, he wasn't kidding. The castle crumbles as the storm dissipates. We must away.
Yes. Let us away. We have a date with an emperor.
Perfect. Not yet, though. Not yet.
It's really quiet. Like, eerily quiet. Did he kill his own subjects?
No, look. There's some out there, in the courtyard, waiting for... something.
Not for us, I hope. Who's that?
I do not know. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Maria, hold on. They're flinching away from you.
Why do they not answer? Excuse me. Please, we are not here to harm you. Please, will you speak with us? You have permission to speak?
I'm so sorry, mistress. Please do not punish me.
I'm not going to punish you. Explain why all of these people are gathered here in chains.
He was Emperor's will. Upon his return with the cyclone, he was to fling the ruins of the city at their feet and command their obedience.
Many of these are Eidolons.
Yes, mistress. These served as fuel for Ritual's fire. But it was Emperor's wish to spare their lives, lest they fail to submit properly.
Submit properly?
Boss lady, I got a real bad feeling about this.
I do too. Will you please come with us? What is your name?
Thyri, mistress.
Thyri, you are to come with us as our guide.
Yes, mistress.
Firion?
Already on it. There's thousands of them. It's gonna take a minute to free them all.
I could stay behind to help.
No, we're in a hurry. Attention! We seek volunteers to assist us in reclaiming the keep. The rest of you, please be patient. Your fellows will free you.
Good call. Hey, up and at 'em, buddy. You gotta start freeing the rest, alright?
I heard. Godspeed in the keep.
We'll need it. You, Thyri, guide us to the prisons.
Why the prisons?
A hunch.
This way, Master.
You gots to be kidding me.
I hate being right.
Therian?
Already on it.
Who are all these people?
Palametians.
Oh, I get that. But there's a lot of people here.
Don't you get it? These are his citizens. His subjects. Everyone who wasn't loyal. Dear God.
Thyri, explain this.
Your soldier gentleman speaks truthfully. Emperor does not crave loyalty. He craves obedience.
He craves... We need to stop this. Right now.
We're going to. Thyri!
Master.
The throne room. Take us there. Now.
Master.
About time.
How did I know you'd be here?
I am Emperor. I am above and beyond all of you. I brought this entire region to its knees. By myself. No army, no kingdom, no grand speeches or eloquence. Just raw, unmitigated power.
Shut up, princeling. It is long past time you were removed from this board.
I am Emperor. I am
Good riddance to bad rubbish. Am I right?
Leon? What? Who? How did you get here?
Nothing personal, Teach, but I'm in a bit of a rush. See, apparently gotta do this just the right way or it won't go right.
Oh, wait, what are you... Leon, no! You have no idea how to handle that level of energy.
That's where you're wrong, Teach. I can handle this. And once I do, I can handle anything. I'll never have to be scared again. I'll never have to flee, or rot, or scream, or burn, and it will all be better at last!
Maria!
Ultima is not working. He's not utilizing standard magiry. What he attempts is an abomination.
Never again. Never again. Just a bit more. Just a little bit more. And don't worry, I know exactly where to find them all.
Wait, where is he going?
He uses his profane powers to rip the life from the dead. But it is much easier to rip energy from the living if they are Eidolons like myself.
No. You think he makes for Deist?
No. No, I am afraid he might be going someplace much worse.
Where?
I don't like this place.
Few do. The crystal edges were formed when Bahamut, our king, carved a path into the depths, seeking sanctuary from the Great Dark. There within, we founded the Feymarch, though the passageway remained hidden in the mountains.
That must have been a while ago.
Indeed. It would predate most of the current princedoms that dot the peninsula. Eidolons lived mostly in peace with humans, though there were incidents.
Over time, a few humans and Eidolons started really working together on a professional level. Farming, building,
and fighting. The first of the Dragon Knights were those who allied one with another, formed bonds of fellowship and honor.
That's how Dice got started?
Correct. Many of the others sojourned instead towards the mage towns of the west.
Ah, I know this ones. See, human mages were pretty advanced stuff, even back then. But Eidolons, they live and breathe magics. The two made for natural partners. Could learn all sorts of stuffs. Thus, Mysidia be born.
And everything was right and dandy. Till one upstart punk got it in his deck skull to cause issues.
What's up ahead? The Feymarch?
the Feymarch, and Pandemonium.
Where is everybody?
There should be many of our kind here.
Unfortunately, I think we all know what became of them.
Indeed. Where would he be heading precisely?
Up to the very top. Bahamut rests upon the peak.
All right. Come then, fellows all. Let us silence this one last echo of trauma.
Together!
Together! Humans?
Lord Bahamut!
Mine pain. This creature attempts mine essence removed. Please, assist me. No more fear. No more pain. No more anything. Never again. Never again!
You poor, sad, deluded fool. I am so sorry, my student. But I cannot allow you to perpetuate this cycle.
No more. No more. No more. No more.
Be still, Leo. Let pain be ceased.
Mine thanks for thine assistance, fellows and foreigners both. But might I inquire yon purpose?
That is a long story, Lord Bahamut. If you would permit me in the telling.
Think it's got a chance?
I do. Without us helping, I mean.
What about us?
Nah, we're bound. What?
Oh, I'm just happy you can joke about it now. That hasn't been true for a bit.
I mean, it's been a hell of a few months. Can you blame me?
No, I cannot. But it's a good sign. We need to heal. We all need to heal.
Now there's a truth I can agree upon.
Maria! Thought you'd be busy with the others.
I am, but they can live without me for a few minutes. Trade lines, supply routes, road repairs, refugees, housing, food, medicine, large-scale exodus through the Jade Passage. There's a lot to consider.
But it's going to work.
Oh, it will work. Of that I have no doubt.
Good. Good.
Here's to tomorrow, then.
To tomorrow.
To tomorrow.